Hi guys, welcome to my channel. My name is Colin and today we're going to be doing an unboxing of the latest portable power station by Bluetti to be released. Now this is going to be a really cool one as this is truly portable in every sense of the word. So without further ado, let's get the box up, let's get it open and show you what it's all about. And so here it is, the latest Bluetti Elite 10 model to join the Elite family. So let's get it open. Now I have of course taken it out of the shipping box because Bluetti does an excellent job with their shipping and pretty much everything is double boxed for protection. So opening this up, we can see inside we have an accessories bag, we have the warranty card and user manual, and then inside that we have the usual styrofoam protection. And just get a look at this. This is really cool. And here we have it, the Elite 10. Cool. So first up, let's take a look at the accessory bag. So let's get this open. Let's take a lucky dip. Okay, so we have the usual kettle lead, 3-pin mains cable. And that's it. Not sure that it really needed a bag, but okay, we'll go with that. Next up, just to show you, we have the Bluetti warranty card showing respective contact details and other useful information, and of course the Elite 10 user manual. Okay, nice to see. One of the things that Bluetti have done in trying to keep the price low of this entire little package, and as you saw, they only ship in the box the mains cable. So by not including say the solar charge cable and the car adapter, it's helping to keep the price down a bit. So those two items are now optional accessories, and you can buy those pretty much from anywhere. So taking a look at the front, we can see in the top left corner we have a DC output. Now this is a DC 5521 type of barrel connector, and that provides a maximum of 12 volts or 5 amp output. In the center we can see the central display, and this shows key information such as the outputs that are enabled, disabled, approximate runtime of the battery remaining in hours, and then any kind of input and how much power is actually coming into the power station. Just below the screen we have the three main buttons. Now these are the DC on-off button towards the left. In the center we have the main AC power on and off button, and on the right we have the AC output power button. When you press on these, they will turn green to show that they are switched on, and when you press them again the small green light should disappear and turn off. On the lower bottom edge now we have the DC output, and this is a USB type C rated at up to 100 watts maximum, and on the slightly lower right hand corner we have some more USB outputs. The first being a USB type A, more legacy traditional type of USB socket, and this is rated at 15 watts. In the middle of those three ports. We have a USB-C, and again this is rated at 15 watts. And then lastly on the right hand side we've got another USB type A, again rated at 15 watts. In the top right hand corner we can see the Elite 10 branding, and underneath that we have the specification of 200 watts, which is the maximum output that the power station can provide, and the battery capacity of 128 watt hours. Looking at the right hand edge now, and it's incredible to think that they've actually managed to put on a 3-pin 13 amp socket on the very end of this power station. It really is squeezing in the outputs there. Again, that's rated at a maximum output of 200 watts. Next to that you can actually see the main AC input, and that's got a fuse holder just above the where you would normally plug the kettle lead that I showed you earlier into. And right at the top there we've got a bit of an air vent and the main handle, grab handle, which is a nice solid feeling handle to carry the battery around with. So looking at the back of the power station, and we've got the standard specification label that you can see on the rear. Just above that you can see this white perspex cover, and actually this is a light bar. So the light bar supports producing a warm light colour, a cooler white light colour, and then it's got a functional kind of where you press it and it does flashing, strobing and different kind of light functions like that. Now to turn the light on, you don't actually need to press the AC or DC buttons on the front of the power station. All you need to do is press the main unit on, so that you've got the green light on the center button. So to get the light to come on, all you need to do is press the lamp button that I'm highlighting on the screen now. The first press will basically switch the lamp on, and it will be the cooler light out of the two options. Press the lamp button again and it will go to a warmer light, and pressing a third time will bring on the flashing combination sequence that it does. Pressing the button a fourth time will basically turn it back down to the cool light, so on and so forth. To turn the light bar off, you just press and hold the lamp button for a few seconds and then it will turn off. Coming round to the left hand side of the unit, we can see a exhaust fan area. So you've got that perforation hexagon sort of shape, and behind there is a small fan that will help basically exhaust warm air away from the inside of the unit. Just next to that you can actually see the DC and the PV input. Now this is an XT60 standard type of connector, and that supports a voltage range of 12 to 28 volts with a maximum of 8 amps. Do note that the maximum power solar panel that you can attach to this is rated at 100 watts. And finally we're moving around to the front again. Let's take a look at the dimensions. So looking at the front of the power station, and we have a length of 200 millimeters, followed by a width of 146 millimeters and a height of 110 millimeters. The weight of this power station is a very comfortable 1.8 kilo or 3.97 pounds. Let's talk about charging. Now I'm going to put a table up on the screen to help visually see the different charge modes as well as the power levels, but just to read out these to you at the moment. So we have a standard AC charging mode. This has a maximum AC input of 70 watts, along with a solar input maximum of 70 watts, or a combination of AC and solar again is limited at 70 watts. So the estimated complete recharge time would be around 2 hours, give or take a little bit. In turbo mode, the AC input supports a maximum of 150 watts on the AC. With solar, the turbo mode operates at a maximum of 100 watts, and a combination of AC and solar input again is limited at a maximum of 150 watts. Now its estimated recharge time to 80% is roughly 45 minutes. Now selecting the silent charging mode, you're looking at an AC input of 40 watts, solar input of 40 watts, or a combination of 40 watts. Now the recharge time for this is around 5 hours. Bluetti have still implemented the power lift mode, even though this is an incredibly portable and small power station. The power lift mode has a supported wattage range of 200 to 400 watts, even though that the unit itself is only rated at 200 watts. Now, importantly, you must only really use the power lift mode when you have pure resistive loads. Now, what I mean by this is things like electric blankets, kettles, heaters, hair dryers, or anything like that. So basically anything with a heating element that is powering the device in question, you should use the power lift mode. So the Elite 10 has app management capability, and to manage the Elite 10 through the app it uses the Bluetooth functionality. There is no Wi-Fi module or Wi-Fi functionality in this Elite 10, as pretty much wherever you're going to be fairly close to Elite 10. You're not going to kind of leave it sort of 20 feet away or anything like that. So for me personally, I don't think that's a big deal. So yep, you can manage the power station, the Elite 10, perfectly fine in the app. So this brings me to the end of my video. I'd like to say thank you for taking the time to watch the video, and I hope you found this useful. Please like, share and subscribe to my channel for more Bluetti content.